Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carol and you're watching Journal Eclectic. So today is the flip through of the Junk Journal January UK journal prompt that I've made with this Japanese binding book style, which is a noble, called the noble binding because of those corners. Now this project was a collaboration co-hosted by Sandra from Bee Happy Stationery and Lindsey from the Vintage Button, and the main featured kit was the Winter Woodland, which until the 31st of January will still be in we still have a discount, so the links will be in the description box below. So this is how it started with this binding. And this is how thick the book is now. So I had a few days. I added the days, intention, shadows, rest, and balance. So day one was the intention, and intention was to watch what I spent and on what. Intention about my physical health, so walking and eating a little better. So those were my intentions. I really like this color, it's really vintagey. Some lace. This is the digital kit from Sandra and the Crafting Dragon design. Day two was slow, so I made a little booklet like this with another pocket here, and I tucked it in a belly band. Day three was cozy, so here I have a place to put a journal tag. This was from a big chocolate ball, so chocolate cozy. Frosted, I used a vellum that has some snowflakes, and this envelope I also have a frosted paper, so the vellum is the frosted paper. Day five, simple, so simple tuck, simple pocket, and a heartfelt little fox. Day six, nest, so owls all nesting. Not all the prompts spoke to me, so I did what I could with them. Snowflake, so this was the vellum page that is a 12 by 12, and there were 4 square 6 by 6, and I rounded this one with its snowflakes and made a pocket of that page. Dream, so I only made a base of it. Gilded, so I kind of broke this page and gilded to repair it. It has a name in Japanese, but I don't remember right now what it is. So fave book of films. So books, they were the Pet Cemetery and the Running Man. Films is the series that is called The Expanse. And I made this is a tag, tag like this. It opens up. This is a bit glued, and this close, and this is to travel around, right? Starry, so bird chart, I will do a sun and moon, and we're on the season of Capricorn, so it will be interesting to check that. This will be to maybe hide some little secret. And I did amuse myself making stars here. So shadows, yep, shadows, I add a lot of things about shadows. I had written all of that, and all the shadows here, that layers of them that you need to discover and go through to better yourself in life. because they are important. You should never be afraid of your shadows or in the shadows of life. They are there to help you see the light even brighter. Day 13 glow. So this was some paint that I have with some sparkles in it, and it's my interpretation of glow. Whimsy. So Sandra had some whimsy kits, and I did use some of those to show how cute and funny things can be. So it's also like a contrast of, you know, when things are all more serious, but these are more funny, whimsy. And that also is important in life, to see the funny parts of things, which I need to remind myself of. So day 15 was silver, and this is what I chose to do because I had no idea what to do for silver. And I think Crafty Bee did something really nice. She put I would have done that with you know, the sparkle. So you put a double-sided tape, put the sparkle on it, and it stays glued. And you would, she did that with a silver sparkle. Oops. And of course I could always do that. And this little scrap, I like that. Print. Still haven't reminded myself what print was for me. I had this great idea. I remember I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I still don't remember what it is. So print was only a base. Folded. So it's folded like that, or it's folded like that. This is to pull it out. It's a fold. Some tabs. So tabs that I've made, prototypes. This one is with a paper clip, so it's upside down. This is a page tab, which I also kept here, and this upper tab, that is a regular thing in journaling. Now envelopes. So this one is when you have a rectangular page and you make a pocket by joining these two like this with relatively the same straight side here, then you fold. And you have a pocket that you can actually that reminds us of the old ways of doing pockets. So this is the way they used to send them. They would just fold like this, write down everything, and they would just fold them like this to be able to send them before there was even envelopes readily available. It's strange to think that envelopes weren't always available. Day 20, home where all my paper scraps are. I like being home. So rest is this matchbook notepad and some book markers. Easy stuff for the rest, for resting on the day. So I can take this out now. And this is a mismatch of things. So a die cut in a paper that has no point in here but still there, and a pocket made with a napkin, coffee dyed, and maize cornstarch. This is a deli paper that I got from an order, and it is a mismatch of things, and I like it. I like that. So contrast is a contrast of papers and colors. Balance of things, the old, the new, the digitals, things I rarely use. Balancing also how I craft, so I can start and finish and not feel constantly out of breath, overwhelmed. And also having more inspiration using different texture. So timeless less is always a good thing. Handmade papers, corner tucks. Here is another tuck spot. Promise that I can actually start and finish my stuff and be accountable to myself. And using stamps. And see, even when you don't have the best things, you can still do something that is inspiring. Forest, so I use my forest stamp with an old jelly print, and you see, I wouldn't have searched for that if it wasn't for the prompts, so that's fine, that's great. Here I made more stamping, a little thread nest for still life. Softness, all about fabrics and textures. And beginning, it started like this, with intention, shadows, rest and balance. For me it's Craft Bee Claire that did all the prompts, and kudos to her, because ooh, that's something. And so this flips up like this, and I have my page ready to make annotations and things like that. And we're at the end with my Japanese binding and the flip through. So I hope you are enjoying, at the very least, the flip through. This was quite the adventure for me. It did challenge me a lot, and did also make me accept that I can't find something interesting if I don't find it interesting. But that doesn't mean that I cannot make something for it. So there's a concept that is never let a day go to zero, and I think that making a page, like a dream, it's not a dream, but I did put something on this page for dream, and if I have something to go back to, then I can actually write a little dream in there. So this is very, very interesting and challenging, and I'm happy that I've done it and it is finished, and I can't wait to start something new. So thank you again. Thank you to Sandra and Lindsey for co-hosting this challenge. Also thank you to Crafting Dragon Design and Sandra at Bee Happy Stationery for the journal kit. And I will see you in the next video, which will be about what? I don't know. But if you want to see more of my stuff, I have playlist, design team playlist, and tutorial playlist where all my videos are. So feel free to go check them out and have fun watching in 2x speed if you need to, because crafting, when you know a little bit of it, you don't need to watch everything at the speed 1. And we talk way better at speed 1.5 or 2. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.